Okay, so to get a different ending, we have to get their mirrors. These people's mirrors. Once we complete those, we'll get a different ending. So I don't know if I'm gonna get them all, but I'd like to get this one. I think this is the good ending over here. So I'm really just gonna look through and find the mirrors online, and then we'll see the ending because I don't feel like going through it all. I think I've completed the game, so I'll be right back. What? One of my mirrors? Wow, 2 in such a short time. Leave me there right away if we're together, even those runs don't scare me. Good. Okay, good. Follow me. Follow me. Come with me. Me. Yep, now you're with me. Me and Yuzu on a trip. Gonna make it through. Gonna find her mirror. What was it? It was left on the right side. And then bottom left on the left side. Yep. Beep. The mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. Okay. I think I'm going to use this now. The mirror's got my past, my memories. You know, I'm thinking surely they want memories with something to do with my wish. If looking in the mirrors might tell me my wish, I'm excited, but a little scared at the same time. Let's hear Yuzu's story, shall we? This is going to be a long video, I can already tell. But I'm glad we got to finish this game up here. I'm astounded with this game. I love it. Pretty sunset, huh, Utsuru? Sunset is a witching hour. This moment's beauty comes from its being when the sun dies. Even though we see the sun for 12 hours a day, we always forget its beauty. I guess. But I like the sun in the day, too. You're positive about everything, Yuzu. It's been a year getting to know Utsuru. I know I'm botching these names. I still haven't been able to tell her how I feel. But we're together as best friends a bunch. Of course, I still like her romantically, but just spending time together period is nice. Twilight is a vacuous thing. Vacuous? I don't know. It's neither day nor night, and people spend it preparing for the coming night. Twilight isn't watched and enjoyed. It's just empty and hollow, much like my name. Is the sunset making you sentimental? I think Utsuru's a great name. A great name, I hate it. To be called hollow. It feels more like a denial of my existence. Hollow, okay. But I like how it feels all translucent. It matches your mysterious air, too. Is that right? You know, Yuzu, I'm a person who shouldn't exist in this world. Huh? What's this now? Just the fact I'm alive is a mistake. My existence is a cluster of sin. Wow, she is really fucking emo. You mean like original sin? Did you ever tell me you were a Christian, Utsuru? I don't mean anything like that. In a more concrete way, I shouldn't exist. I don't get what you're saying, Utsuru. I mean, isn't shouldn't exist really extreme? We get along so well. If you didn't exist, what would I do? If, hypothetically, I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. I could only blankly listen to Utsuru, whose words felt so disconnected from reality. If it was as if Utsuru saw something different, and I couldn't perceive things the same way. Wow, this is really deep. So maybe she killed herself and Yuzu couldn't live with it, so she killed herself too. Or jumped into Mirror Lake, you know, whatever. Yeah, I remember. Even as I got closer to her, Utsuru was a strange girl, though that was charming in a way. Most of my memories of Utsuru are back now, and now I know these are important memories to me. I still can't remember up to my death, but it seems I've remembered some things precious to Yuzu Hanasaki. And it's thanks to you, Mishiro, really, thanks a lot. Oh, I know, take this! I got a mystery key, whatever the fuck that is. I picked it up earlier, but I don't know how to use it. I'm sure it'll be useful to you somewhere, maybe. Okay, let's return. Tell me if there's anything else. I think you got one more mirror to find, so... Yay! I wonder if I managed to confess to Utsuru in the end. Probably not, huh? For my appearance, it seems like I died in middle school. If my wish is something like that, then haunting the living probably won't work. I see your point. Okay, so let's, I don't know, let's figure out the next mirror. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get Ryotaro down. You found him in the mirror. Can you truly be found so quickly? Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but leave me there. Alright, let's get this mofo down here to this mirror and figure out his story a little more. I'm actually very interested in his story. The child lover. The child. I almost said molester, but I actually don't really get that feeling from him. I don't think he's too bad of a guy. But we'll find out in this mirror, hopefully. What we got? Alright. The mirror shows Ryotaro reflection. Now. What will it be this time? Can't imagine what will come up even though it's about me. I wonder if the return of a new memory were totally invert my present personality. That may well be the same as death. No jokes about how I'm already dead, please. Wow. This guy. 1 year ago. A company. Should we get going, Sengoku? Yep. Are you worn out, sir? Yeah. Trouble at home lately? At home? Is sis up to something again? She has seemed upset lately. No, not that. Well, it's not the kind of thing you tell people about, but you're not a stranger. See, my old man's inheritance is proving to be kind of a mess. The inheritance of a famed artist, it'll be I bet it's a lot. Huh? But didn't your father pass away last year? Why is it only a problem now? Actually, it's been trouble ever since then. I'm the eldest son, but the will says everything should go to someone else, except they're refusing it. That said, they won't even give it to me, so it's up in the air. What was the old man thinking? That really does sound messy. With money, you should always follow the law. That's what I intend to do. Soon, I'll get a lawful interpretation at a suitable place. With this taking up all my time, I didn't realize how I've hardly been able to talk to my daughter lately. This is a delicate time for her, too. There is no good as her father. I should. This is no good as her father. I should. Calm down, sir. Are you okay? Right. Sorry. I should at least do my job properly. I know, Sengoku. Will you come over to my house later? Huh? To your house, sir? I'm sure it'll take her mind off of... off it to talk with her brother. And if she could talk to my daughter like a good uncle. Your daughter, you say? There's been some trouble. She's been retreating into her shell. I can't read. She doesn't have many friends at school. I feel like she needs some new relationships. Well, I wonder if a clumsy fellow like me could have a good talk with her. Ha, it's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just a guy to help my glum daughter. It's pathetic as can be that we're too busy with money to tend to her, but this is important. We can't ignore it. Alright then. If my brother-in-law insists, how can I refuse? Sorry. Hey, wait. Have you seen her before? The cute young lady in the New Year's card, right? Right. I wouldn't mind taking some time to brag about her, but it's time. There's work to be done, yes. Okay, now let's go. The West Building, right? Yep. It's weird. Okay, so... didn't really teach me a lot about his personal self, but, I mean... I remember I see Mishiro your... Shinji Usui. No doubt. He was my boss and brother-in-law. Holy fuck, it makes sense now. I am dumb. Though at the moment, I can't recall if I ever did meet you in person while I was alive. They seem like trivial memories, but I feel they relate to my death and wish. Many holes remain, but I've remembered a fair bit. Couldn't have done it without your effort. I've got something here. A mystery key. What the fuck? I picked it up on a rare walk around the world. No point in me having it. I'm sure you'll make better use. Now, no more to do in this eerie place. Be sure to let me know if you find another mirror. So he was the fucking brother-in-law to... That makes fucking sense. I'm the little girl retreating into her shell. Holy fuck. This story is cool as shit. Now, be right back. We're gonna find another fucking mirror. So now we're gonna get Yuzu. Huh? Another one on mirrors? This makes 3. Feels like the finale. Leave me there right away if we're together. Even those realms don't scare me. Okay, so I think this is her last door. I think they have 3 each. And I think each one leads to a different ending though. So It's gonna be, this is gonna be a long ass episode, I know it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do. But anyways, let's enjoy this next part of her mirror. I found it down here. Yep. And we're gonna descend down these ladders. And go. Cute! Teddy bears. The mirror shows user's reflection. Seems a little bit different from the others, like the atmosphere in the area. I never would have found this place myself, even after literal years. Look, let's cut the chatter. I'm just too worked up. Let's go for it. Yeah, with Yuzu, let's do it. If, hypothetically, I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. A few days ago, the body of Utsuro Inohara was found in Mirror Lake. Why? Why did Utsuro? No, it hasn't been enough. We didn't spend enough time together. Has Hanasaki seemed gloomier lately? I mean, she got along with Inohara, so I can understand being depressed, but it's not that kind of gloominess. It's like the local library isn't enough. I don't have books on this stuff. I need senses, necromancy. It all lacks credibility. I don't want this fake oculate nonsense. Yuzu, have you been going to class? If I open the gate this way, today marks a year to the day. Wait for me, Utsuro. I've been studying up this past year, and now I'm going to meet you. She killed herself. Excuse me. I remember it all. How I died, my wish, and everything else. Of course, there's no such thing as black magic. I must have been on the brink, huh? Phew! Kind of exhausted getting all these memories dumped on me. Once I've sorted things out some more, I'll tell you my history and wish, Miss Shiro. Oh, are you going to go up ahead? Take me with you if you do. I feel like there's something very important for this world up ahead. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and save here and head on up. Open the large door. This should be a different ending. Oh shit. Who is that? Someone's there. You're... Once, there was a painter. He was known as the Mad Genius, Rinzao Usui. Huh? You know my grandpa? Wait, Miss Shiro, it looks like maybe she isn't aware of this? Rinzo had a wife, but he also had a relationship with a servant. With his wife, he had a child, Shinji. With the servant, he had a child, Tamaki. Rinzu's two children, born of different mothers, huh? Tamaki was the illegitimate child of an affair, but because Shinji showed no interest in art, Rinzao's affection was often directed at Tamaki, who didn't have an interest in the arts. Tamaki learned art from Rinzao, and given deep love, grew in the shadow of the Usui family. But these irregular days couldn't last. When Tamaki turned 12, Rinzao's wife learned of her existence. Rinzao divorced his wife, but gave Tamaki and her mother the same love as ever. Thus far, no tragedy had occurred. But when Tamaki turned 18, Rinzao made an unforgivable mistake. He had a liaison with Tamaki, his own daughter, and impregnated her. What? Tamaki was deeply wounded and feared Rinzao, and with her mother, she fled from him. child she bore had done no wrong. So she decided to birth the child of her father. So Tamaki had a daughter between parent and child. Tamaki thought she couldn't live a normal, happy life, but luckily, 2 years later, she had a proper marriage, safely having a son with her husband. Tamaki began to get back on her feet. However, she never fully did. The mental wounds Tamaki had suffered went even deeper than she imagined. When her now-grown daughter with Rinsao began doing art at school, Tamaki's old wounds ached. It gave her flashbacks of Rinsao, of that fear she had of him. Tamaki struggled to give her daughter affection. It took all she had not to take out negative emotions on her. Tamaki's mind quickly crumbled under the weight. And one day, Tamaki killed her daughter. Tamaki fell to pieces. She came to feel animosity not only towards Rinsao, but all the Usuis. Unable to see any hope ahead, she fell upon the despair behind. Rinsao died of natural causes a few years later, and while she had the right to his inheritance, she refused to take it. She wouldn't even let it go to the eldest son, Shinji. Then at last, Tamaki, who had kept living, despite having broken long ago, met her end. When she learned the son she had with her husband was becoming friends with Shinji's daughter. Tamaki tried to take out Shinji's daughter, the Usuis who dared come near her pure son. But when she drove madly down the road to kill her, she ran over her own son by mistake. Tamaki realized that this was the end. So she took her own life to escape the despair. No way, that's so messed up. That woman's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing her to be here. Tamaki's soul is now bound in death, so that she can't escape, but must face the facts. This is surely my punishment. I've gone on for a while. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. I don't know who you are, but go now. Let's go, Michiro. We shouldn't stay here any longer. What the fuck? Should we return to the usual place? With Tamaki's story, I've realized something. Wait, hold up. Let's save again. Okay, let's get started. What are we getting started about? Oh, she's gonna tell her story, isn't she? First, Michiro, I think you can open this big door here. You opened a similar door earlier, right? I bet you can open this one too if you try to. What the fuck is she doing here? What the fuck? So before that, listen to what I have to... Ah! Who's this? Dead. Ow. Stop. Don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. Watch out! Oh, son of a bitch. God. Yuzu. Why? Yuzu? This works just fine. You listen to this too. I'm Yuzu Hanasaki, a middle schooler who committed suicide at 15 at Mirror Lake. The reason I killed myself was, to put it bluntly, to meet a girl I loved. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. It made me extremely sad. So I read all these books on black magic and killed myself to go to the afterlife. To die at the same place exactly a year later. It said that would work. Is that wound okay? Don't worry about me. It doesn't really matter now. Huh? I think it's a different afterlife than what the book meant. But ultimately, I came to this world. But it seems there was something to be gained. That girl, she always said she was someone who shouldn't have existed. I always found it weird and wondered why it was. But I found out. She was born between a girl and her own father, between Tamaki and Hinohara and Rinzao Usui. Her very birth was taboo. Isn't that right, Utsuru? Ugh. Yuzu. Leave this world. Can she not talk like she wants to? She doesn't need to know. I know. Because I've always known Utsuru. Thank you, Mishiro. Because of you, I could get back my memories and my wish. And I learned about Utsuru's birth and death. My wish was to meet Utsuru one more time. It's come true, finally. Your body. You, Zu. I've done what I needed to do in this world, so I'm satisfied. It feels like it's taken so long, but Utsuru was here before I was. I don't know what kind of wish you had, Utsuru, but considering your birth and death, I'm sure it's not something simple. I hope it comes true. I'm glad that even if you're like that now, you can still recognize me. Sorry for digging into your past. She's been here for much longer than us, and finally got her wish granted. Must be satisfied, I guess. Her wish. And my wish. Wait! Utsuru, is she a soul like us, I wonder? Somehow I get the feeling that she's a close connection to this world. Maybe the answer is behind this door. So should we go through the door now? Or maybe I'll get a different ending this time. And if not, I can go back and get Ryutaro's mirrors. Huh? Hey, there you go. Right here. This help me. Is this what mirrors? So you know, what's the girl? It's open heart. Yes, she's now. It's seeing you. It's changed. It's all off. It's open heart. It's tell me like a broker. Oh my god. The world stopped to same. Only people place. I'm faithful in this world. I don't know. What should I do? I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I look back on my past and erased it. But it is really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment, but if you asked me whether I'd live the same life again, I'd absolutely refuse without a doubt. In fact, if I had to say, I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never even existed. But seeing Yuzu and Utsuru, I had a thought. If Utsuru's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning to black magic, killing herself and wandering this world for years. All to finally realize her wish to meet her again. What will become of them? I have the same wishes as Utsuru, and I won't grant my wish. I won't grant my wish. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew. And I'll also vanish from Iedo's world. But then, what did Iedo die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine. But to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. The mirror world. Except abandoning the wish, its reason for being ends here. Huh? This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like it had been. So will everyone here vanish? Except for you, Mishiro. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drown yourself, it hasn't happened. A passer nearby. They called it in right away, and though unconsciously, you were safe. It was a failed attempt. Shiro, when your soul leaves here, it will be forced back into your body. But you won't. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erase by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish. Said the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you'll remember talking to me a bit. Things like meeting me at the lake. Are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world you've given up on living it once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to just throw away the life you protected yet. And by discarding the wish I inherited from Utsuro, I think I'll honor Yuzu's feelings. It'll honor Yuzu's feelings. I see. That's a relief. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you've made the choice for her. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. I'll try my best. Don't worry about me. I want my life to have never existed. Whatever the reason for it. It's not a happy wish. And you realize it. That's a big deal. I mean it. You got back on your feet instead of falling in the darkness. Somehow, it makes me happier than anything. Well, I'm going to retire ahead of you. I'm going to see what things are like in heaven. I'm sure you'll go there, Ryotaro. Sheesh, 7 years and it ends like this. As long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Will Utsuro go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go where she goes. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of a usurper. I don't know how to fucking say that word. Maybe I know it and I'm just saying it wrong. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world. And I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. Wow. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. There was a woman I didn't know beside my bed. Mashiro, you're awake? Who are you? My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember my past events. I couldn't remember my supposed mother, at all. All I had left was a faint unease towards my mother, as well as the desperate expression made by the woman I woke up beside when she heard that. I remembered Ayeto was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remembered talking in the mirror, and I felt considerably warm from that moment. I clearly remembered Yuzu and Ryotaro too. I probably only met them in the mirror world. Usui, is it? Well, I'm Seiichi Hinohara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayeto's? Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayeto. Seiichi Hinohara was Ayeto's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Utsuro grew up with. Don't worry too much about your mother. When the woman calling herself my mother learned I had no memory of her, she vanished. I lacked any real sense of her being my mother, so it meant relatively little to me. It has been a long story, but I had a wife and 2 children. But now, none of them are left. They've all passed away, and you're alone again also. Do you know where you're going to live now? No. Paying tuition seems impossible, so I think I'll have to drop out and work. I see. Mashiro, would you let me adopt you? Huh? We're both tired souls who've lost everything. You've got along with the Ayetos, so we're not total strangers. And you remind me of my daughter a bit, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. Won't you give it some thought? Wow! And so I began a new life as Mashiro Hinohara. I'm taking a new step in the same house where Ayeto and Utsuro once lived. It was a strange kind of chance, but Seiichi's a very gentle person. He's taking up art again, and he's been teaching me against dreaming of seeing the world the way a Yato did, catching up to the days I've lost. Once more, I let my brush run free. Please tell me. Another fucking ending. And we're not even done. This is gonna be a long ass episode. Oh my god. Ending 2, Mobius Strip. Someday, history might repeat. Wow. What? Another of my mirrors? The third one? I sense a big thing's coming. Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but lead me there. Again. Because this guy doesn't have a sense of direction, apparently. Boop boop. Meow. God, I love this game. It's been so much fun just playing it. Like, I get scared fucking shitless first few times I played it, but and I know this time I kind of seem like I'm not into it, but it's just the end, and I've been recording for at least an hour or so now, but I really want to get all these mirrors, so a bit different from the other mirrors. Strange place too, reaching the critical moment perhaps. You walk to this place by yourself? Boy, you're strong. I mean it deeply. But strength isn't the same as never fatiguing. No, save it for later. First to look at this mirror. Wow, he is really weird. Kind of like the way he talks, though. Not like his voice, but like the way he talks. Oh, she just looks like you when you were a kid, but at this time, much too cute for that. At the same time, much too cute for that. Ha, it's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody that likes you. It's just the guy to help my glum daughter. Okay, now let's go. The west building, right? God, the smoke's already up to this floor. It's no good. The stairs are too hot to approach. Cruel fate. Will it end like this? Without anything to resolve my family? I'm sorry, Chica Mashiro. So I'll never get to meet Mashiro. I'm sure he'll grow to be far prettier than Sis. I'm sure she'll grow far to be. I really want it to have that chance. It's really not anything lewd. I just see such beauty there. He was in the middle of a burning building. I remember it at all. How I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now. Admirable tenacity, if I do say so myself. I'm a bit tired. Feels like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Once I've got it sorted out, I'll talk. About things to do with you and what I know. I'm sure that's simply my duty. Oh, are you planning to go on ahead? If you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know. Yeah, okay, I get his meaning. Hope it's hard. Sure! Let's go find out this mirror shit. And what's over here? Is that Grandpa? Your Renzo? Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Renzo Usui. Renzo's art was highly esteemed and sold for high prices. He had status and wealth. Grandpa, what are you talking about? And why are you here? Wait, look closely. I don't think he can hear us. Soon, Renzo married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Renzo preached the beauty of art to his wife and child, but they showed no interest in it. Renzo's wife did not see his art, only the prices attached. Shinji, too, was taught her practically? So it was only natural that Renzo formed a relationship with a servant, showing true interest in art. Huh? When Shinjo was 8, Renzo and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Tamaki. Renzo kept Tamaki hidden from his wife and Shinji, managing 2 families. But between Shinji, who cared not at all for art, and Tamaki, who adored it like her mother, Renzo's affection went toward Tamaki. That came to an end shortly after Shinji went to college. Sorry, this is pretty long. When Tamaki's experience came to light, Renzo offered his wife consolence as asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the name Usui. A wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that when Tamaki, who Rinzao adored as a daughter and a student, turned 18. Rinzao made the biggest mistake of his life. He adored his daughter Tamaki so he had a child with her. Shocker, I didn't do that. Tamaki and her mother left Rinzao. They refused even money. Tamaki seemingly birthed and raised the child, but who knows the details. Rinzao was unable to hear of it. Near 20 years passed since that incident, and Rinzao died of illness. Nothing unusual. Age comes for all. Shinji was the eldest son of the Usui family, set to inherit his fortune. But thinking of it as a final atonement, Rinzao passed on, leaving a will to give it all to Tamaki, the inheritance. So the boss was disputing with Tamaki over it. That man's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why, but it seems some dead fellow had business with me. But very well, to face my sin eternally is an appropriate afterlife for me. That's all. Sorry for the long story. Visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one in soul. Let's go, there's nothing more here. Wow. Same story, just different viewpoint. Shall we return to the usual place, especially after Rinzao's story? I need to talk to you. So now you get to see his side, but there's still one more ending, and that's where you get both mirrors. Yo! Ryotaro. Got it. Alright, let's begin. Let's do that side, this side, and then we'll do the final ending, which is supposed to be the good ending, I believe. I know this has gone on for a long time, but bear with me. First off, Mishiro, I think you can probably open this big door now. Had no problem opening the same kind of door earlier. Surely you can open this one if you want it. Before that, listen to what I have to say now that I've got my memories back. I'm Ryotaro Sengaku, young brother of Chika Usui, Mishiro's mother, and subordinate to her dad, Shinji Usui. Okay. I knew about you a while back from a New Year's card Sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. But then I asked my boss about you. I learned you'd been glum and moping as of late. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and Sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try and help you. It made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around. He said without a second of hesitation. No poking fun now, it's the end. Huh? But I died before it happened. We got caught in a fire in a building at work. A fire? Yes, it was with your I was with your father. After that, well, it even kind of surprised me. Partly by will, I became a soul and flew around to where you were apparently. So for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. Huh? Oh. But I was hardly even conscious of anything. I just vaguely know that's what happened. For you see, ever since I saw your photo, I considered you something beautiful and worth protecting. So even through death, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish. So it was, thus it was granted. By following you, I wound up in this world, and in this world, my unrealized wish came true. So what's next, I wonder? Looks like it's this. Your body. Not sure if I'll ascend or go to the void or what, but this is goodbye. Mishiro, the harsh circumstances you've had are the fact that you're dead now. I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents, but I just want you to know I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know your father worried over you and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and your inheritance on the scale. Your mother was worried with working with your father to obtain proof that the Usui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. Maybe she wasn't calm, but she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and a brother, and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been close, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say now, but... Oh, right. One last thing while I'm being late. There are people who value you. There are people who would be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped admittedly, but I'm one of those. Oh, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see. So, I've done my best to encourage you. Ah, Ryotaro left. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? Very well. Ending 3. Small happiness. This too is a proper ending. Well, I'm glad it's a proper ending, but it's not the ending I'm gonna take. We better do it again. Yeah. Alright guys, so I just got Yuzu's mirror and Ryotaro's mirror. All 3 of them. So they're all set, we're ready to go through the door, but before we do, I read that there is this someone's mirror. It's a special mirror that doesn't affect the story in any way, but you can check it and, you know, check it out. It's in the realm of greenery, and you have to, I mean, I hope none of you think there's going to be spoilers, and that there's no spoilers in this. I mean, the whole game is a spoiler. If you're watching, then obviously you're not playing it. God. I think I'm spoiling stuff. Stuff for you. You're watching it. God. Oh, great. Now I can see everywhere all the shit that they fucked me. Yeah, I remember this. Running for my fucking life. Yeah. But if you go down here, bam, you can descend into the fireplace. There's a marvelous painting in the box. Okay. Marvelous suit of armor. Marvelous shield. There's some metal fixtures to display something on. I think they said you get the sword, and then you can enter the door safely. Yeah. And the mirror shows someone's reflection. It's certainly not her, yet Mishiro felt she could see it. So let's look in. Who is this? 13 years ago. An inn. Whew, sorry, got yawn. Whew. All that talk about taking a trip together. So this was your goal. Trips are necessary for resting your body and mind, you know. And the kids seem to have fun today too. They're snoozing away now. A good thing for you, isn't it? So, Tamaki, won't you consider it? Drop it, please. Utsuro is my child. But Seiichi's told me how you've been, seeing the shadow of your father and Utsuro lately. Seiichi, you told him that? Sorry, but you've looked so afraid lately. He knows the situation, so I just thought I should talk to him about it. Tamaki, the biggest load on your mind is mine. It's art, isn't it? Utsuro is 8 now. From now on, she's going to be drawing more at school. How about leaving Utsuro with your mother until she's old enough to take this calmly? It'll be fine. If I, her mother, can't protect her, then who will? I suppose you're right, Tamaki. But it feels like you'll collapse at this rate. What'll happen to Oyedo then? Nobody's perfect. Shit, I skipped it! Something, especially considering your burdens are much heavier than most. But still, I still want to hold out. I don't want to break up this family of 4. Tamaki, Shinji, Chika, and I'll support Tamaki as much as I can. Let me try just a little longer. Seiichi, if the 2 of you insist, then I won't stop you. But just keep in mind, Tamaki, you've already put in plenty of toil. So at least stop before it does you in. Right. Wow, okay, so that's just a different point of view from it. So, okay, I kind of get that, in a way. Okay. This took way too long to do. I've been recording for an hour, at least 2 hours. But God, it was worth it. This is such a good story. And, okay, we're gonna finish this now. You think you can open this big door? Had no trouble with one of the realms. Surely you will if you don't mind it. Say, Michelle, do you think you can open this door? You opened the one before, right? I'm sure you can open this door. Well, we're gonna save here. Yeah. Yeah, guys, let's go. I got you. So, it did open. Now the next path for you to take is clear. You just ended up saving our butts this whole time, huh, Michelle? Without you, doubt we'd have found any mirrors. You have the right to know what I know. In fact, I want you to know. I need to talk to you. I know a thing or two about your parents. I need to tell you some things too, about who I am and why I'm here, and about Tamaki's daughter. Wait, who's this? Get out. Stop. Don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. Run, you two, through the door. Whoa, is it chasing us? We'll talk later, just run to somewhere we can hide. Get the fuck out. Okay, let's save this motherfucker. I guess I'm not done. Don't make a guy going on 30 run for it. I'm gonna die. Looks like we've gotten away from now. Listen to Yuzu. Okay, let's get started. That's a Yato's, but to look the way she does now, I wonder what the story is there. But I can't go away just yet. I need to talk to Utsuro more directly, or my wish won't be considered granted. Give it back. That voice. Let's get moving. We can't have a chat now, so run. Okay. Fuck! Don't do that! Let me leave the room! God, she creeps the shit out of me. She feels like she's gonna keep chasing and give back what? Anyway. Utsuro. Fucking get the hell out of here! Oh, I picked the perfect fucking... Shit, oh my god. Oh my god, she's gonna fucking... What the fuck? Fuck this game! It's fucking bullshit. God. You can have your fucking world back. The controls are so fickle that running from her is already... It was already hard enough before! Oh my god damn! I don't know why she's so fucking scary! Oh my god! They definitely wanted you to feel fucking horrified as you played this. Oh! My fucking god! Oh my god. Fuck her. Yuzu, you need to fucking just go talk to her or something. She's really stubborn, isn't she? If it were me, I'd have thrown in the towel after all that chasing. Let's listen to Ryotaro. Got it. Alright, let's begin. Did we outrun her? Seems so. I don't think she's giving chase. I think the goal is close by. I don't know what'll be up ahead, so just want to get this out. Go on ahead. There's a door you're able to open. I'm sure there's something important to you here. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? I don't know. This bitch fucking chasing me. If I have to run again, I'm probably gonna die, so I'm gonna go ahead and resave. My duty's been done. The rest is in your hands. It's Suro chasing you, Mishira. Why is the world... What sheets? Open the large door. It's open. Please don't make me run again. and this is the end. Huh? Hey, Ayedo, why are you here? Because this soul's necessary for granting your wish. I already heard that. Everybody's fucking freaked out. Hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will come to an end. What do you mean? Well, hold on a second. All the actors are here. Actors? Whoa! Pat. This mirror's world revolves around you, Miss Cheryl. You hold dominion over it. Once, a deceased girl wished at Mirror Lake, I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in the world she made, but she wasn't able to fill it because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So, not knowing her purpose or who she was, she wandered this world and fell apart. This in the past, now a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. That was Utsuro Hinohara. Yes, she wanted this world even now. Sister. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator, so that this world could complete its duty. It chose a new soul to control it. And so since she carried the same wish, she became the new ruler, usurping the blah 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 blah. The center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world. The extra riffraff is jealousy, blah blah blah, and maybe blah blah blah. Even so, you shatter blah 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 blah. Having recoded, okay. But it's not just over yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for the total erasure of your life because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world. Now I have to kill him with my own hands. You aren't telling me I have to kill Yedo. What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but after that, you'll have never existed. Shiro, you're still suffering, huh? You do resemble my sister, after all. Even a soul, you have the same wish. If you kill me, you'll be free from the pain. Right after my death, your conflict will win. It's your world. You make the choice. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on the past and erased it all. But if you're really right to just make it so it never existed, thinking back is a boring life. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I've read this all so many times. It's just killing me now. And I know there's a person who values me going as far as come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something that never happened? And that's not all. Seeing Yuzu and Tsuru, I had a thought. If Utsuru's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning to black magic, killing himself and wandering this world for years, and to finally realize her wish to meet her again, what would become of that? I'll make the choice to grant that wish or not. But I want Utsuro to see this out too, because it's her same wish, and this is her world I inherited. If only in pieces, learning about Utsuro from the mirrors has fulfilled the mirror's purpose. Ayedo and Yuzu are both here. With these two, I'm sure we can get Utsuro's memories back. Indeed, maybe a little of it. Really, sister. Memory. Listen, Utsuro Hinohara, you need to remember your birthday, your death, and the one who loved you. No mirror. Mishiro spoke at length of the things she'd seen and heard in this world. Her mother Tamaki, her father Renzao, the Hinohara family she lived with, Yuzu. She spoke as Utsuro's mirror, all that she knew. I was her mirror. Yeah, I do resemble her a lot. Like the fucking spitting image of her, just with black hair. I see. I haven't felt this in a long time. Utsuro! Yuzu, you fool. I told you to forget about me if I died. Well, I couldn't. It is you, sister. It is, Ayedo. So even you ended up here. I didn't intend to hand the world over to you. I was even thinking of killing you to forcibly take back... You did, bitch! Multiple times, but I digress. Even more so, now that I've remembered my wish, I want to erase my mother, my true father, myself. But alas, I've become indebted. It's a fact that if you hadn't been here, my mind would have stayed fragmented forever. Do as you like before I change my mind. My choice is... grant my wish or don't. I did save just before this so I can come back and recheck it again. Okay, I won't grant my wish. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, even Ryotaro's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone. And that's not all. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew. And I'll also vanish from Ieto's world. But then what did Ieto die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? If it were just me, then fine, but to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, I won't actually change. It won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I said, I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here, huh? The world can vanish from the ruler. I'm getting lightheaded talking so much. So will everyone here vanish, except for you, monsieur. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet, huh? Your soul has left your body, of course. You drowned yourself, but it happened to pass when I found you. So I'm in a hospital bed still. I wonder if that's still the same ending. Okay, so in the end, what was all this for besides that little scene? Really, all I got was that little scene. Unless the ending is different. We'll find out. I see. That's a relief. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish. She made the choice for her. It might sound like a self-try, but he wants me to share it with her. I want you to prove that giving up that wish is the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream, too. I'll try my best. There are people who value you. There are people who would be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped to admit it, but I'm one of them. I've done the best to encourage you. You're probably something, you know. You've really picked yourself back up. You went and learned not only about our own wish, but mine, Yuzu's, and Utsuro's. Old Ryotaro won't say much more. Try to get along with Sis when you get back. Right, I'll try and face it. Thank you, Mishiro. Because of you, I can get back to my memories and my wish. I learned about Utsuro's birth and death and got to talk about her once more. I'm satisfied by it, I really am. Maybe return to the life won't mean happy things all the time, Mishiro. But I'm sure you can get up and walk again since you've saved so many people here. Mishiro, leave incense or something in my grave. Think of it as saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find the grave. I lost from the moment I broke, I suppose. I won't pull any mischief. I can accept this result. Though, I can't say I'm entirely satisfied. And Ieto, who adored me as a sister and Yuzu, needed me in her life. I'm glad for the fact that I can talk with the two of them one last time. Yet I'll fade away, still resenting that man brings out that woman Thomas. Surely, I can be forgiven for that. It's true. I'm sorry for taking over your world. Sheesh, 7 years and ends like this. Not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go where she goes. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of a superintendent. Surely. Once you get back and things settle down, you should visit my atelier. It's not complete, of course, but I want you to see the painting you modeled for us. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world. And I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. It's time to go. Quite a game, must say. They really drug this story out. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved and my soul returned safely from the mirror. My mother was there, looking at me in a way I felt she hadn't in years. Mishiro, you're awake. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. If I had lost you too. I'm sorry. I drove you into this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remembered that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. God, it takes so much to read all this. How do the big YouTubers do it? It took a lot just to recognize that as real. And as I thought about it, fear and unease toward my mother came up from the gaps in my memory, but it's okay. Ryotaro had told me about the pressure of the Usuis and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Not that I was able to accept that it was easy to hold my mother's hand. I brain had suffered memory loss and I could no longer remember many past events. I remembered Ayedo was somewhat important to me, but I had no concrete memories of her. But I distinctly remember talking in the mirror and felt considerably warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered Yuzo and Ryotaro too. I probably only met them in the mirror world. Yeah. Mishiro Usui it is. Hello, I'm Seiichi Hinohara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayedo's? Yes. Thank you for getting along with Ayedo. Seiichi Hinohara was Ayedo's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father of the Uzuru he grew up with. I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but I'm really glad you regained consciousness. The driver who sped towards you and Ayedo, she's no longer with us. Her body was found at Mirror Lake in a car that went up in flames. Tamaki, his wife. But from Seiichi's perspective, it would be impossible for me to know Tamaki. I felt it would be better to stay silent than to confuse him with unnecessary remarks. She was my wife. We met each other at school. She was a humble art leader, somewhat naive woman with a radiant smile. Her final sin came at the end of a long sorrow, but I won't ask you to forgive her. Still, if it's alright, could you visit Ayedo's grave sometime? Of course. Not only Ayedo, but Suro and Tamaki. Now, maybe I could offer them some prayers. The painting feels very nostalgic. I'll look at Ayedo's painting. The old fire extinguisher has been taken away. The teddy bear, memento of Utsuro, is in Mishiro's room now. Look at the canvas. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. Half me, half her. Ayedo Hinohara. Blank dream. Ayedo. It's not a dream anymore. Oh, now that. Now that is how you do a game. That. Round of applause, people. Come on, hands up. Tell me that was bad. Tell me that was bad. Come on, I dare you. I dare you to try. That game was so good. Oh my god, I want to replay it. Like, I'm gonna go to my brother's house and I'm gonna put it on a computer and I'm gonna make him play it and I'm gonna sit back and watch him play it. That's how good it is. I can watch that. Oh my god, that was so good. I'm gonna skip to the end and see if there's anything at the end. If not, I'll have some final words for you. I've always wanted to go to one of her exhibitions. Sure enough, she carries the blood of the mad genius Rinzao Usui. I thought I saw the Rinzou touch too at first, but she's self-taught. It's totally different from Rinzau's art. Huh? I suppose so. How unusual. In her 20s and climbing so high with her own style. She's not just riding off her ancestor. Rinzao was realistic, while she's more impressionist. That's true. I did feel Mirror World was too unusually abstract to be Rinzau's style. Seeing is believing. You can tell the unique mood in her art from a glance. True, true. Now I'm really getting excited to see it. Her most famous masterpiece of all. Her. Ending 1. Blank dream. Her fantasy. To live in a dream within white canvas. Yeah. Alright, guys. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that was Blank Dream, I guess. That's probably one of the deepest experiences I've ever had in a game. A game like that, a little, just world. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a really good game. Like I don't think I've experienced a game like that in a really long time. Now I've had. I mean, a good Final Fantasy game gives you something close to that, but a horror game that gives you such in-depth story in a different world at that. Amazing. Mwah. Mwah. Prop to the artist. I think I'm going to put another link in the description where I downloaded the game from. It's free, or I got it for free. I don't know if it's really free, but I got it for free. So I'll put the link down there so you guys can check it out too if you want, or you can give it to your friends like I'm going to do and make them play it and then, kind of watch them jump and stuff and get the story. But it's really good, and I hope you guys enjoyed this journey with me just as much as I enjoyed playing it, because that was great. Like, I will never play another game as good as that. But this video has gone on for 2 hours something now. Hopefully the rendered down version is not that long. But thank you for watching this. Hope you guys enjoyed this journey, and come back next time when we play something hopefully near as good as this, because this was just way too good. But thank you. Leave a like down below if you liked the video. Subscribe if you want to see some more videos. I'm making more every other day that I can. Leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about the story. That would be great to hear. But thanks for watching this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.